Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 3 week, gosh, what week is it? I just forgot what week it was. Week 3, day 2. I didn't know if it was double 3 or not. Ha! Anyways. So, main thing. Of course, we got ourselves the, finishing out the last task for Adventure Board. Obviously, want to go get that to get the last of the little bit of rewards until the following week. Main thing we got going on today, of course, faction event. Definitely always make sure to go for these. It only costs 30 gems to go and get 2 orbs and a Volky, which is really good value. And it takes like about 30-45 minutes to current state of the game or so. And aside from that, we're probably going to finish out World Lore event, or at least the sigils that we have today, which isn't really that many. You should go down pretty quick. Should actually have it done by either tomorrow night or Thursday night then, as far as getting the last little bit of those in. But anyways, let's start with Adventure Board real quick. I might as well do Dungeon while we're at it, because it's technically our objective right now to go do it for the thing. I don't think we had anything good on it, did we? No, it's all trash. It's super trash today. Super ultra trash. But hello, Mobarashi. Hello, Cookie. Welcome, welcome. Hope all you've been, excuse me, having a wonderful day. Good evening, Lestats. And also, don't forget, anyone still looking for the Mythic? It is still available for 2 more days. All of tomorrow and all of Thursday. And at Friday Reset, it will not be available for a very, very long time. Well, technically, you can still get it in the Glorgem Guild VIP keys, but it's going to be mixed with everything else, so it's going to be really hard to try to get. I've been doing pretty good today, Mobarashi. And good evening, Ella. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing a bunch of Slay the Spire earlier. Gosh, that game's a lot of fun. We're probably not going to do too many more streams of it, though. When we do it on Thursday, we'll probably play a little bit more of the Watcher, since we only played her, I think, once ever. But beyond that stream, I think we might do most of it off stream at that point. Just going to play it here and there. Not that much. That's definitely a really solid game. Hello, Misplaced. Welcome. Next game for me is Monster Train. I'm actually not sure what our next side game will be. That one Dragon game I was mentioning earlier doesn't come out till February. They haven't given an official date for the closed beta, though. But I don't think I could stream the closed beta even if I get into it. Which is later this January. Or, you know, later this month, I mean. In like a few weeks. Oh, wait, I slightly misunderstood what you're saying at first. Yes, I have heard of Monster Train. I haven't seen much of it. I don't know exactly how it works, except that it has like multiple like levels. Or, you know, multiple levels as in like layers of terrain that you like fight the other units on. Actually, it almost reminds me of, from what I've seen of it, it kind of reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the card game. I'm not sure what about it. It just has like that kind of, like lane-related thing to it. That just, for whatever reason, just really reminds me of it. Because you have to like defend each individual lane. Okay, anyways, dungeon. Go clear this out. Then we'll probably go do the World Lore event since it's pretty quick. And then we'll mess with faction. Also, hello, Isabel! Welcome. And hello, Captain. And hello, Vega. Let's see. Should you use writs to craft regular deeds as soon as you can? Or should you be saving them to craft Imperial deeds? In the long term, you should probably only be using them for Imperial. However, in short term, if you haven't already upgraded all of your purple kingdoms, or your magic-related purple kingdoms, you might get a little bit more of a benefit to making them into purple initially and then making them into Imperials. But as it currently stands, Imperials is the best thing that you can use them for. Hey, we're about to gain a level. We're so close yet so far. Oh, also, I got war coins today, by the way. I bought these earlier so I wouldn't forget. But I got 30 war coins. There's actually 2 different versions of it. There's one that gives 65, I believe it was. That costs 200 gems. And then there's a 30 gem one that gives 100. The 30 gem one that gives 100, you can get at any point. But the 65 gem, or the 200 gem one that gives 65, I believe is VIP 6 only. But, yeah, you don't need VIP 6 to actually get these. However, it is very rare. This is the second time I've ever seen war coins. The first time I've ever seen it on the free side. And you get 30 for 100. Which is not even enough to get a deed thing. Or, you know, not enough to get a warband, I mean. But we're getting there. So we currently need 120 more. Which costs 20 bucks. Which obviously we're not going to do it that way. We'll get them naturally. Supposedly they can eventually happen on Adventure Board. Also, speaking of Adventure Board, let me go grab this. Because we got it done! Let's see, did we get any interesting reward? I don't believe so. Because we're up at this weird amount right over here. I didn't even claim the rewards from earlier. Oh, I haven't even claimed the extra stats! We had all these extra stats and I haven't even been using them all day. What do we get? Oh yeah, it doesn't say. We got HP. We got 5 HP. That's not too relevant, but hey. 5 HP is more than not 5 HP. Also, what stats do we get next week? I'm looking for... Where did it go? Campaign? No, not that. Campaign. What stat do we get next week? Because this is Guild War week next week. Oh, we get even more HP. You can really tank up for next Guild War. Let's see, what stats can I start getting early for next Guild War? So, I would have these stats when everyone else has this stats, since we bought the little bigger pack. So we'll have 5 extra armor for the Guild War after next Guild War. The pay-to-win armor. Yeah, we'll have 5 plus 5 armor extra. Because we did buy the super big pack for once. I normally don't. I still don't feel like it's worth it. But we did go for it this time. If nothing else, the main thing that it's worth for is we get the Mythic a week early, and we get the Sun a week early. But you still end up getting it, so. And you get the major purple from it. Which is technically 675 gem value. But anyways, and a few other scraps at the end. Which we'll get eventually, all the way at the end. I think it's just a few hundred gems in a vault key. Not even an epic vault key. How many gems do you define as a lot? Anything over 10,000 is a pretty decent amount. Anything above 10,000 is pretty much a lot. Anything above 100,000 is absurdly high. Anyways, what am I doing? Let me go do... I'm just like clicking around. Let me go and finish out the Ward lore event. Because these 4 battles will take us literal seconds. Not literal, but you know. It'll be super quick. Let me go change over to our metal bonus. I'll probably find 1 or 2 Valravens. Hey, we'll get a Queen Titania down. Actually, I'll throw this first. And then you're dead. Easy as that. And we still had a second Queen Titania, even if that wasn't enough. When are the parts of the Duskbringer going to be available? I believe they come out in their corresponding kingdoms weeks. So I can't remember which ones they were corresponding to. But were they all corresponding to the same one? I'm not even sure. But whenever that kingdom rolls back around again, they should be in Soulforge. So there's basically going to be a Duskbringer crafting week, essentially. If they're all from the same kingdom. I'm not sure if they were. But whenever their kingdoms come around is when they'll be available. Because they're basically going to come out like those normal weapons, most likely. Are they all from Kedar? They might be. I can't even remember what the names were called of the weapons. Did they have the word dusk in them? No, they didn't have the word dusk in them. I actually completely forgot what the weapons even were. But yeah, they might all be from Kedar, because the weapon itself is from Kedar too, isn't it? So next Kedar event, probably. Yeah, they probably were all from Kedar. We'll just assume so, because I'm not going to try to figure out which ones they were. Gotta go dive in everywhere. Yeah, probably during the Kedar event. Also, hello, Rakin. Welcome. Okay, we'll go for that. See if we can get a convert here. Oh, we already have convert. Oh no, he ruined it. I'll still go for some mana. Should still be a kill. Oh yeah, they were all the Nefertani weapons. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. No, they're not all from Kedar though. One's from Droxzoom. One's from Sword's Edge. And one is from Drifting Sands. They put them all in different locations, so it's not going to be Kedar event. It's going to be Droxzoom event, Sword's Edge event, and Drifting Sands event. They're all from a different kingdom. Not a single one is actually from Keyzale. Duskbringer is, but the 3 components aren't. It's from Droxzoom, it's from Sword's Edge, and it's from Drifting Sands. So you'd have to wait until all 3 of those events roll back around in order for you to, or you know, those weekly events, in order for you to get those pieces most likely. Also, can I click on the right area? That is not the right one. There we go. Actually, Ref is probably better. Then we'll take the other one. Come on, get the last hit. So easy to kill at this point. There we go. Oh, now it's even higher level Ref. We're getting quite a few Val Ravens. We're pretty much right where we started. We're at 3 sigils. We started at 4. Let's see. I'll take that. Oh, that gives him 5 times though, which he almost ignored. That's matching. Even if he revived, we still had follow up. Hello, Radio. Good evening and welcome. Cast, please. Let me have our casts. There we go. Oh, he's already dead. And that is why. This is probably our final battle unless we get Val Raven here. Oh, we did get Val Raven. Nice. Do we have Convert? Yes, we do. Did we already win? Not quite. How about now? Yes. Oh no, Submerge. We got a Submerger. He's still dead though. Hello, Imperial! Welcome. Also, how on earth did we not gain that level yet? Also, I thought they fixed the jittery bug. They didn't fix the jittery bug. Didn't they put in a patch notes that they fixed the jittery bug at one point? It's not fixed. Or they re-unfixed it. That seems just as jittery as normal. I could have sworn like 1 or 2 patches ago they said they fixed the jittery bug. And that's the most recent patch broke it again, which is very likely. I think it might have been fixed and then it got unfixed. It has to do whenever you use different dimensions for the game. I'm using a pretty standard one. I'm using 720 right now. Because the stream is at 720p. Also just so it doesn't take up the whole screen. Oh, there we go. Let's go claim our orb. So far we've gotten all trash from this event. It's all been green and oranges, so hopefully we see double blue to make up for it. That is very much not green. I mean, that's very much not double blue. But yeah, every single orb from this event has been green or orange. Very bad luck on it so far. What do we have in our mail? Oh, it's, yeah, level up and stuff. Okay, next order of business. Let's go and do the faction event. So as far as faction events, I think I ended up mentioning Finesse for it, which honestly I might just run. Sometimes I do a different team, but I don't know. Finesse sounds pretty nice right about now. Nice, straightforward, simple. Stormclaw hero class into triple finesse with Nimbus bow or whatever you want to use. Nimbus bow doesn't have to be used, but it is the best option if you have it. And of course, Truffle Team can work here. You can use the standard Iron Gut team where you go like Mountain Crusher, Iron Gut, Zugoff, something else. Even Mirage Queen could work there. But we're going to go triple finesse into... also, you have access to Rowan. Though you can't build a perfect Rowan build. But you still do have access to Rowan and her half mana start, so you can still build around her if you want. But we're going to go the finesse route for once. I don't use it too often. But it's a really fun team to mess around with for factions. Oh yeah, let me make sure I grab Enchant. This team would benefit greatly from it as well. Which we need to grab anyways. Ah, there we go. But then again, technically you might not need it. Oh, we got Genie Lamp from it though. Because, oh gosh, I didn't save my team. I keep forgetting that. There we go. Alright, let's get into it then. But yeah, you might technically not need to spend those 30 gems if you don't want. I'm still going to do it just for time's sake. But theoretically, you could probably get away with not spending 30 gems as long as you do correct multiplier order. And the main reason for that is this delve actually has one of the best overall multipliers of any delve in the game. And it's mostly because it has 4 guaranteed treasure rooms. Oh yeah, I don't have 20% Mana Star on right now, do I? I should be running that. 20% into 8 magic is what we'll need for this. Because they don't have a half Mana Start currently to Strix's. Also, we don't need to worry about Submerge. That's one nice thing about doing this as well. We don't need to worry about annoying Submerge teams. He only hits 2 enemies, so Submerge does not counter him. Like it does Rowan or other similar options. Yeah, basically all we have to do is cast and then cast. This delve also has a ridiculously high amount of yellow, particularly on first and final battle, of course. But yeah, I always advise doing Tuesday Faction. It's one of the best value things in the game. It's if you can do it flawlessly, it's 30 gems into it's 30 gems for 2 orbs and a Volky within like an hour or less. And you get a bunch of other loot as well. Those are the mostly relevant ones, though. You also get some Chaos Shards and a few other things here and there. Like those ingots if you still need them. And of course the normal drops that you get from the factions themselves. On top of all those other things that you get from the event. Please cast. There you go. Oh, please cast again. Are you most likely to get a Mythic only on Sunday or the same all the week? What is the best day to get? The Mythic drop rate is the same every single day. There's no day where it's a different drop rate. There's sometimes different things in the drop table. Like today, tomorrow, and Thursday. The Mythic just came out last Friday. Will still be the exclusive Mythic in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP key drop table. But then on Friday, it's going to become every Mythic in the game. Aside from the Soulforge only Mythics. But no, every single key has its own set flat rate. That never changes as far as its rate, unless you change it for an update. They were actually buffed in the most recent update. Specifically, VIP keys were buffed. Which can still be obtained by free-to-play players as well. There are occasional times where they have them. One of them is on Adventure Board. Also, they sometimes just hand them out. They haven't much recently, though. I do want to take this for a 3. I know we could take that for an extra turn, but I wanted full mana. So I could do this. And then this. And a 4 times wouldn't have given us full mana. Imperial. No, I probably will stop playing it after Thursday or so. Well, not stop playing it, but as far as streaming on the channel. As we bring it out for a certain occasion. But Thursday might be the last stream we do for it for a while. We finally did full game completion of it today as well. As far as the true ending. What do we go for here? We'll take that over. Grab our finesse. I got you started on it. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I've been meaning to play it for ages. Some people were recommending it too, like a year or 2 years ago. But I never got around to it. But then we finally did. What character did we end up winning with? We ended up doing it with the Silent, which is probably my favorite overall. Let's see. We'll take that over. Yeah, there's quite a few troops that can get quite a bit of boost ratio off of delving. There's a lot of weird things you can do in delves in this game compared to other locations because of how much higher the base stats are. Like, you would never use the team we're currently using outside of what we're doing right now. But it works because of delve stats. What do we even go for here? Take a skull for now. Can we even get a skull from Sky there? Yes, we can. Nice. Oh, he took my follow-up to win, though. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I could just Nimbus Bode him. Oh, well. I feel like I can barely touch it. I feel like regardless of what weapon I run in last slot, I almost never touch it with this team. Weapons choice doesn't really matter too much at all. As long as your hero isn't blocking them. Which in last slot I can't even do with regardless of what weapon it is. Two down, 6 to go. Oh, so once we reach 50, we'll probably hand out a redeem code. Once we reach floor 50. We're not floor 50, you know, delve level 50. The floors are for Tower of Doom. What do we have here? We'll take the yellow for now. It's for free as well. Nice. Take the other yellow we already won. Alright, what do we need here? We'll grab our yellow from there, get our hit for that, get our other one there. Then we probably go to bottom left. Give it a the last little bit of mana. Hello, Steve! Welcome. Theoretically, those tier... Oh, no. Those tier 3 rooms can't be 1.3. I forgot the treasure rooms. I don't think a tier 3's under it. Or 1.3's under it. I know the other one does, but not the treasure room, I don't believe. 4 HP. What on earth are you doing? There we go. Oh, there is the 1.3 one. Ah, there is. I forgot the glory guy. For glory. For whatever reason, this is the only treasure room in the entire game that does not have a above average gold rate. It actually has a normal gold rate, but it has a bunch of glory instead. I'm not sure why, but it's the only treasure room that doesn't have a treasure room amount of gold. Every treasure room by default has at least 800 gold. But for whatever reason, this is the only treasure room that does not have 800 gold. It instead has a basically default amount of gold, but it gives 30 glory instead. Oh no, don't run away, whoops. Good thing there's a warning button on that, gosh. Yeah, Gems of War is definitely going to go on for a while. Like, they already scaled the game to at least, like, several years into the future. And they'll probably still even be supporting after that. It's the best game they've ever made, so they're just kind of keep supporting it. I'm not sure if they're ever going to make a different game. And even if they do, they'll still probably keep supporting Gems of War. Because it'll most likely be a single-player game. I'm still holding out for Puzzle Quest 3, though. It'll happen eventually. They made a remake for Puzzle Quest 1, which is still only a Switch exclusive. But they have yet to hint at Puzzle Quest 3. It'll happen eventually. Ooh, a level 10 chest. For the mega loot. Ah, nice PRK shards too. Exactly what we want to see. It's like the only reward I actually need from Underworld. Yeah, I personally did not care for Puzzle Quest 2 as much. I definitely much preferred Puzzle Quest 1. Like, Puzzle Quest 2 did a couple things pretty interestingly. I just felt like Puzzle Quest 1 had a lot more depth to it. And it felt a lot more like an RPG. Gems of Cyberpunk. Have they reduced the rate for Mythics? No. Mythics are still the same rate they've always been. Never finished Puzzle Quest 2. We did it on stream about a year ago, I think? I can't remember exactly when. But yeah, we streamed the entirety of Puzzle Quest 2. Honestly, my favorite fight in it was probably the dragon. It was the only super intense fight. But the dragon fight, if you fight it the second you see it, is probably the most challenging fight. If you do it on max difficulty. Which we ran the whole entire thing on max difficulty. Oh, don't web the thing I need to win. Actually, you know what? I'm still gonna cast it. Web doesn't affect his mana accumulation, so might as well still keep casting them. I'll make that one cast do like 0 damage, but hey, it still loops the mana as we need it to. Please stop summoning. There we go. I don't care if I give him extra turns. The AI could take it quicker than this. Help speed things along. It's actually strategic when you're in a battle where it doesn't matter if you give the enemy mana and stuff like that, to actually let the AI just take them. Because the AI can take the extra turns quicker than any human can. Just because they auto take it automatically. With like no delay. Can you create an elhay emoji for me? Sure, feel free. If you wanted to create any to use on the channel, let me know. I think we still have 3 spots left that we still need to fill. It's either 2 or 3. It depends how many people have joined the channel. I can't remember. I still haven't looked at that page yet. YouTube hides it in like the middle of nowhere for whatever reason. Yeah, this game has a pretty good daily system. Like, it's a really grindy game, but it's a grindy game that feels rewarding. Alright, let me go handout code. I said once we finish off 50 at handout code. Code time! I'll go get it. Let's see. Give me a moment. I don't have the thingy open. Let's see, we'll grab this, click save so we know we used it for next time. Go over here, put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there, refresh, put that all the way over there, paste, copy the whole thing, and here you go. Here's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever game says in the bottom left corner of settings right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. It's copy paste of random numbers and letters, starting with A2Y. And gave the same reward as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Only usable on PC mobile version though, of course. But there you guys go. Enjoy. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream, as it's helping out a lot. And it's greatly appreciated. Hey, we have a tribute ready. 17, nice. I'm never sure what the average amount of gems are these days for this late in the game. I feel like it's about 15, but it might be even higher than that. Okay, where were we? Let's keep going. Still got a few more levels to go in order to get the last of our loots. What do I want here? We'll take green for now. If nothing else, we can use Nimbus Bow to get things going. We really had to. Hello, Waikomura. Welcome. Happy New Year. Did I play a lot of Stardew Valley? You're about to take a Skull Cavern, and I looked at watching your stream before you bit in. We streamed it 4 years ago, 3 years ago. We streamed it pretty early in the channel's life cycle. But yeah, we did Stardew Valley. It's been updated quite a bit since then. Also, for whatever reason, one of my most viewed videos ever that I just did like between a stream at one point somehow has like 300,000 views. Where all we were doing is like going through the cave. But I'm not sure. Like 2 of my Stardew Valley videos, like some of the 2 worst videos I ever made, and they're like the most viewed, is pretty funny. Let's see, we'll take that over. Try to get something going here. But yeah, Stardew Valley was a really good game. I'm not sure why, but I don't know. I felt like the Harvest Moon style of games were abandoned for quite a while, and then Stardew Valley kind of came in and basically took that entire hole completely when like there was almost no games that really fit it properly, and they basically made their own Harvest Moon. I know, he took all my yellow. And now he took all the board. Yeah, no problem for the code. Let's take them in order. Oh wait, we lost a tree. Wait, what? I didn't even realize we lost a finesse. Don't you kill our finesse. We need that finesse. I don't think it's going to really affect the team that much. Maybe this bow counts as a finesse almost. Maybe we could just do this. Boom. Any double taps if there's one left. Even without the finesse, you could barely even notice the difference. Works out so nicely. Hey, what do we need here? I'll grab the yellow. And a reflector. Gotta be careful, they could die that way too. Give too much reflect. There we go. Reflect makes a really weird noise. You don't hear it too often because reflect builds aren't really much of a thing in this game. Like, reflect tank builds in this game don't really work properly compared to some other games. Like, they work properly, but they're, like, not that strong. The reflect tank kind of build in this game. Like, it is a build, but they implemented it a lot better in their Puzzle Quest 1 game. Like, they had a really fun reflect tank builds in that game. But Gems of War doesn't really have a proper version of it, even though it does exist. It's just really underwhelming compared to other mechanics within the game. Catch you later, Brian. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, we stream every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 40 minutes prior to now every day. Let's throw that down. Grab our pokes. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, anything you want me to go over, let me know. Because, of course, the main objective at this point is mostly just to finish up the faction event. And tomorrow we just have a basic pet. We're not getting a new one. Actually, I'm not even sure when we're getting next new pet. I think they're doing one for Valentine's Day. Let me double check. When are we getting our next pet that's actually new? Pets. Probably Valentine's Day if I had to guess. Oh yeah, oh well obviously the one coming for faction. Oh, Australian Day 2021. They're doing the whatever that thing is called. Then we're also getting a we're getting a goblin pet finally. Nice. That's coming on February. Oh gosh, we got a lot of pets coming up soon. So this is the one for the fact. This one's actually pretty adorable. The dino. And then we have the little corgi thing or whatever that's called. Then we have the little goblin, which brings in goblin bonus. And this one obviously is bonus for the new faction. And I don't think we do have one for Valentine's Day. Oh no, we do. The love panda. So we're getting the Lunar New Year because it's the year of the ox, and we're getting the love panda for Valentine's. It's the Wednesday after Valentine's actually happens, though. I think that's the first time it happened after instead of before. I think it's because of where Lunar New Year's falls this year. Oh no, wouldn't it always fall that way though? I'm not sure. But yeah, those are the upcoming pets. Actually, that's as far as we can see as far as pets as well. Those are the upcoming ones. Soon, TM. Yeah, the one that we're actually getting on a Wednesday, though, is not till like 3 weeks from now. For Australian Day. And then we're getting them pretty much back-to-back every week. Yeah, 4 weeks in a row, we're getting a new pet. Starting from January 27th, every week we're going to get a new pet for an entire month, pretty much. Australian Day, then Goblin Pet, then Lunar New Year's, then Valentine's Day pet. All new ones. And of course, it's Friday, we get the new faction pet. But that's not within that chain of weeks. Yeah, Dingo, that's what it is. That sounds correct. I knew what it was, I just couldn't remember its name. But yeah, Dingoes, that would be it. Thank you for that, Brian. There are quite a few people that are better than me at this game, though. But we do play it a lot. So we're definitely above the curve. I think I have 13,000 hours in this game. It's pretty absurd. I think what's funnier is it's actually not the highest amount of hours I've ever had in a game. That's getting there. It probably will be in a couple years. The game I have the most amount of time in. Hello, Tasha! Welcome! Hope you had a good New Year's as well. What do you miss? Well, today we mostly just went over the faction stuff, which we're actually just finishing up right now. As far as recently, they ended up adding war coins to the game, which was kind of weird. They also ended up rebalancing a couple troops for Christmas. We also covered a tier list for New Year's, going over all the mythics. I should cover a few more tier lists for other things. I still never made a class tier list. And now that all of the classes are officially released. The reason I didn't do it is it seemed like they were going to do a rebalance of all the hero classes, and then they never did. So I'm not sure what's up with that. It seemed like they even mentioned at one point that they were like considering like getting around to rebalancing them all and never got around to it. That's the main reason I never covered the video for it. Because it seemed like any week now they were going to go and cover it. And then months went by and it's like, oh, nope, still no rebalance. Pure Faction Delve difficulty? Well, every single Pure Faction Delve difficulty has two different sets of difficulties. One is the Pure Faction, the other is the actually getting to 500. So I think most people care about actually the Pure Faction. Or, you know, the Pure Faction itself, not the getting there. However, both of them have an independent difficulty separate from each other. Also, the difficulty of them as far as getting to 500 can change over time due to team synergies that exist. Whereas the peer faction is a bit more consistent as far as where it'd be ranked. Okay, one more delve. And then we get the last of our rewards. But if we get it by the end of this delve, that means we didn't have to spend 30 gems. I am pretty sure it is possible to do it without 30 gems today. This is one of the highest highest factions in the game as far as its overall multiplier. Even doing its slightly suboptimal order would probably still be enough, just because of how much multiplier it has. Oh, 1.5, nice. I'll take that. Yeah, definitely with these multipliers, we 100% hit it. We got a 1.5 and a 1.4 off the legend ones. Definitely, we didn't technically need the other 30 gems, but hey, it helps speed things up. And we got a genie lamp out of it. If I'm not mistaken, it's the cheapest treasure buy in the game as well. Buying only one off of tier 3. Because you only get one treasure here, then still one treasure. Then two treasure, but they're 60 each, whereas that one was 30 each. Or, you know, you can only do it once, though. And there's no treasure. Then there's, 3 treasure. Oh, sorry, 2 treasure. 3 treasure. 3 treasure. Yeah, the value never becomes better than the very first one. Where you get 1 treasure for 30 gems. It's the cheapest treasure you can ever get. So it's actually pretty good value. Not only do you get the event done, but you also get the cheapest treasure you could ever buy with gems. A random treasure for 30 gems. Giving them 2 extra turns. Actually, it might be 3, depending on how it cascades. Yep. Exactly 3. I should probably kill him before he life steals. Oh, no, too late. But he didn't gain enough to do it. Gosh, he has such low damage. Do you recommend getting up to tier 4 if you don't have the weapon? Or better to buy tier 1 and craft it in Soulforge? Yes, if you don't have the weapon, you can end up going to tier 4 is really good value. It's pretty good value to go for tier 4 if you don't own the weapon yet, instead of crafting it. Crafting is still fine, it really just depends which one you value more at a given time. Kind of like how you can use a blue orb to save 400 gems on Bounty Hunter, or you could use the gems. Like, neither is the wrong way of doing it. It just depends which one you value more at a given moment in time. Or which one you happen to have a surplus of. But yeah, doing up to 500 for a faction is perfectly fine. You're likely going to make leaderboard off it too if you do a decent multiplier order. Because I believe tier 4 is the minimum for leaderboard. I'm actually not sure what leaderboard even is, but I'm pretty sure tier 4 is minimum for it. I'm actually not 100% certain on that. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see, how far people grinded on leaderboard. Quite a few 500s, surprisingly. Oh, never mind. There's so many people going for 500, you can't even get it with tier 4 anymore. Never mind. Well, that's not too big a deal, though. It's still good value. But gosh, has the minimum gone higher ever since they added potions. I almost forgot. It's almost straight 500s of people trying to do pure faction lately. I keep underestimating how many people don't have pure factions done. But there's still so many on the leaderboard. Like, even if we go check this, this is probably one of the things that really surprises me as well, is how many people have, like, super high renown. It always throws me off, like, how small it is. Like, look at the 30,000 one. The 30,000 one, 0.8% of people. And the 40,000 one is 0.3% of people. Which means 0.2 or 0.1% of people have actually maxed every faction. Which I don't expect that to be particularly high. But I'm surprised this one isn't higher. Like 30,000. If you played each faction to just 1,000, you'd already have almost that much. And eventually you would once we have that many factions. I think we have 24 factions right now, if I'm not mistaken. 25 this Friday. Really, that was the number, right? No, 25 currently, 26 this Friday. Okay, let's finish this out. We'll go over here, go top right, go top left, take it to final room. Yeah, I could never imagine what going to school would be like during a pandemic. It must be so weird. Because you mostly would have it all digital classes and stuff like that. Just such a drastic change. Okay, what do we need here? I'll take that over. Go double poke. Yeah, congratulations, Jason. Big milestone. Is that enough to go? Yes, it is. And dead. And there we go. That should be done. Yep. Knew it. There we go. Nice. Claim all this. Get all of our loots. And can we finally get good orbs? During the World Lore event, we've gotten straight greens and orange. Come on. Nope. Greens and orange. Or technically orange and green. So I guess it's different this time. Let's change that back to magic. Yeah, there we go. I think that was everything. Yeah, that was everything. Okay, do I even have the other thing set up? No, I do not. I was gonna run some, well, we still can. Let me go run, I'm gonna run a chest. At least one chest. I wanna go get a chest for, Zoogoff. Go get ourselves some shiny loots. We'll have to cycle through twice. Once to get the points and the other one to actually go get the chest. Well, let's go get a Zoogoff chest for him. See if we can get a Nisha. But if anyone has any other questions, that'd be a great time to ask. Because once we get a chest, we'll probably call it a wrap. For the night. Yeah, I never really figured out what I wanted to do in college. I just took a bunch of general credits that could easily transfer over to other, like, literally any profession. But they were centered mostly in writing and psychology. Yes, the class tier list was the one I was intending on doing. It'd actually be the easiest one to cover, too. Mostly because there's only, like, 14 classes. Or not 14, I mean 34. Why did I say 14? I knew it ended with a 4. Though, realistically, there probably is only 14 viable ones of them. Maybe that's why it said 14. Yeah, 34 of them. One per kingdom, obviously. It sure feels like there's only 14 classes in this game. Because the other 20 pretty much never get used. Or are so ridiculously situational that they're barely ever touched. Where do we zoom off? Throw that down over there. I took my winning skull and my winning kill by killing our hero. Let's see what we get from our chests. Oh no, not full mana yet. Now we have full mana. Yeah, the job market's gonna be really, really weird for the next couple years. Especially for people with like no experience. Like, getting entry-level positions is going to be so ridiculously hard for at least, like, the next few years. Possibly even 5 years. Maybe even longer, who knows. Hard to tell that far ahead. Because even once the virus is gone, the effects of it's still going to be felt for a very long time. What do we take here? Grab that for now. I need a win condition. Oh, I could take it right up there, actually. Skull also works. Oh, wait, we still have hero. We just kill him. Hello, George! Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Okay, what's in our chest? Oh, wait, I keep forgetting. Every single time I do that battle, I was like, oh yeah, you still gotta do the battle. No free chests. Gotta win. That's pretty auto win. We have failed it occasionally. Ever so occasionally. Free skull, go. Nope, didn't get it. That should be matched though. Alright, now what's in our chests? Anything? Oh, nothing. Orpheus and Yasmin. Oh, well, at least both of them got upgraded, but pretty low tier ones. Unfortunate. Gosh, I wish that thing wouldn't have a thing. I'm so glad it doesn't blink, though. The little exclamation point on it. That'd make it even worse. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be calling it a night. We'll be back same time as always. Hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every single night. Aside from that, we'll probably do our final Slay the Spire stream. Well, not final, but, you know, pretty much as far as foreseeable future. Or no, we'll throw it in at some point. But Thursday will probably be the last time we end up doing it for now. Wednesday I have a couple other things I'm going to be doing, so no stream of it tomorrow. And we'll go from there. But, and of course, we'll still have our stream for Gems of War every single night, as we always do. And we got a new faction this Friday, so we'll be doing quite a bit with that, obviously, when it comes around. And don't forget, you still have till the end of Thursday. Basically, that same Friday reset when the faction occurs is when the new Mythic goes out of the drop table, or at least as far as being easy to get from it. So do make sure if you still want to go get the Mythic, you still have today, tomorrow, and Thursday to go and get it. So if you want to get on that, you still got a little bit of time. You still want to grind some keys or get resources for it otherwise. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be catching you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you all have a wonderful week, and goodbye.